What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the internet where your cesspool is my jacuzzi. This morning, I woke up to find a couple of interesting tweets from the Justice for Clayton Twitter account, or at Clayton's Justice. If you're like me and you are wondering why Laura Owens decided to retaliate against Michael Marraccini by trying to call 911 and have him arrested for showing up at court under a valid subpoena, but not against her victim number 3, Greg Gillespie, well, I guess we kind of have an answer for that. It turns out she called 911 to try to report all 3 of the men at once. Now, Laura's no stranger to calling 911 and wasting police resources. If you need a refresher, just take a look at the Justice for Clayton wiki page. These are police reports and 911 call transcripts, 911 audio, and that's just the ones that people have been able to get their hands on. So, this morning, Clayton's Justice posted, so, the day after her June 10th hearing in Laura Owens versus Clayton Echard, Laura calls 911 to report all 3 of her victims, Clayton Echard, Greg Gillespie, and Mike Marraccini, for violating their orders of protection. When you're the common denominator in 3 restraining orders, perhaps you are the problem. Here's the transcript of the call from the JFC wiki. Now, we're going to actually listen to the audio from that call, which they've posted right here.
Hi, I'm calling to report violations of multiple restraining orders.
Okay.
She sounds thrilled, and I mean that. I'm not being sarcastic.
What was the address that this took place at?
It actually took place online.
Okay. Do you have a...
So she's saying that it took place online, so I can only assume that she's referring to this post that Clayton posted the day before the court hearing, in which they don't even name her, and 2 of them are actually just standing there, so...
Keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we enter into tomorrow's court hearing. We hope that justice is served and that this individual is referred to the DA for prosecution so that a future victim doesn't have to go through what we went through the last few years. Hello, everyone.
Now that was apparently bad enough for her to call the police. As if there aren't people out there who need actual help from the police and our legal system, but she continues to waste time. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on.
One of them, yeah, I do. And one of them actually was at the Northeast Courthouse.
They were all at the Northeast Courthouse, ma'am. But okay.
So do you want that address or do you want mine?
We'll just go with yours, and then I'll have the information. What's your address? And what is your name?
Laura Owens.
And what's a good telephone number for you?
God.
Okay. And how long ago did this take place?
Yesterday and the day before yesterday.
And who was it that you have the order against?
So I have the order against, I have an order.
Hold on. Is she going to do it in alphabetical order? How's this going to go? God damn it.
Against 2 men in Arizona and 1 in California. They were all,
This is a multi-state issue, yet this is the one time she doesn't call the FBI instead. What?
together and kind of coordinated this. It's kind of complicated. Do you want the men's names?
Yeah, if I could get them.
Just wanted to add, it's really not that complicated, but okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the first one is Gregory Gillespie.
Please spell the last name.
Gillespie.
Do you have his date of birth by chance?
Let me see. I have the order, so I'm guessing that has it on it.
Of course you do.
Okay. And the second subject?
Clayton And the last name is Echard.
Do you have that date of birth?
Now, y'all know she saw that post before court. There's no way she didn't because she's always monitoring what's said about her online. I wish she would stop doing that, but it's her choice to continue to do that. So, the way that she waited until the day after court to make this report against all three men, I don't know. Seems a little vindictive to me. Well, making the report at all is just fucking weird. But yeah, a little vindictive. Just a little.
And their order of protections that you have against them?
Yes, I have orders of protection against those two.
Okay. All right, Laura, what I'm going to do is have an officer give you a call to talk to
Oh,
you.
and then there's one more.
Oh, okay.
There's
Oh, wait, there's one more. She's like at the drive-through. They're trying to tell her the total, and she's like, wait. I need a couple more things.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
The other one's actually, yeah, it's a California order. I got the order in California and moved to Arizona, but I was told by San Francisco police to contact you guys.
She already tried to waste the time of the San Francisco police. But okay. Let's give it one more go, shall we?
So that man's name is Michael, and then I can spell the last name. It's Marraccini.
Okay. And what's Michael's date of birth?
That like dull beeping noise is kind of the sound that plays in my head when she's talking sometimes. But okay.
Okay, what I'm going to do is have an officer, like I said, give you a call to talk to you about making a report. It may show up as a blocked or restricted number when they call you, so just for the time being, make sure you answer any phone calls you receive until you hear from us, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now there have been times in the past where she had called the police on one of these guys and then didn't answer when the officer had tried to make contact after that. So I don't know if anything actually became of this. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure it'll come out if it did. This is obviously not the first time she has tried to call the police on any of them. As you can see here, we have a report from when she tried to call the police on Greg Gillespie back in September 2023. On pretty much frivolous and baseless accusations, she decided to accuse him of being a bunch of random Reddit users. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that. Hang on. So you guys know that the public can access these documents. I'm sure she knows by now, yet she still tried to call the police. Please. This says at 11:20 hours on 9/27, Laura Michelle Owens called to report that Gregory S. Gillespie violated an order of protection. I was wearing the standard issue Scottsdale Police blue uniform with OBC and driving a fully marked patrol car. I called Laura Michelle Owens regarding a violation of an order of protection via online activity. She said that she learned about this on 9/21 at approximately 10:30 hours. So again, why are you waiting 6 days and then calling the police? You're like not getting the reaction you wanted or something? I don't know. Not that she should be calling the police at all, because this is a complete fucking waste of time, and it's total speculation. I called Laura, who informed me that she believes her ex-significant other, Gregory Gillespie, has been leaking information to the press in an attempt to harass her. Laura alleges that Gregory had obtained a copy of court records from a case, and this is the San Francisco court, where allegations had been made of Laura faking a pregnancy in a past relationship. She described this document as allegations that were brought up in court, but one page of a 220-page court record. Another document is from a case between her and Gregory. She alleges that Gregory has sent this private court document that he obtained through discovery to several news outlets and tabloids such as Page Six, People.com, and Daily Mail, U.S. Magazine. She said that he is leaking the above court documents out of context. Okay. Um, so it's kind of funny now reading this because you think about like what she and her lawyer have put out there online, like clips from Clayton's deposition, like just really like kind of violating stuff with regarding her relationship with Mike, like that he didn't want that out there, obviously. So it's kind of interesting that she would say this kind of stuff. Not to mention everything that's been posted is accessible by the public. So she's just wasting time at this point, wasting the police's time. All right. She also alleges that Gregory has also divulged court records to a Clayton Echard, another person in which Laura is currently in a paternity case. What would you think if you were the officer taking this report right now? I mean, my God. Laura believes that Gregory is divulging these private court records in an attempt to harass and slander her image. These allegations have been part of stories published by these tabloids. Based on this, she believes that this constitutes harassment pursuant to her order of protection. Laura said that she received the, and then it's redacted, court documents from a Reddit user who had written about the case, username, who sent the documents. She said that regarding the San Francisco case, only her and Gregory had been granted discovery. She recognizes the nature of the scanned document to be unique to only her and Gregory. I have no further involvement in this matter. End of report. That's how I'm going to start ending conversations. I have no further involvement in this matter. All right. And here's another officer. Follow up. I received a message from Laura Owens who informed me that she had located what she believed to be a falsified order of protection posted by a Reddit user. The document, which she located on the Bachelor subreddit, was uploaded to evidence.com. Using AZ Point, I located a matching unserved/expired OOP between Greg Gillespie, protected person, and Laura Owens, defendant. I informed her the order was legitimate, but unserved/expired. Laura believes that this is a further violation of her order of protection. I have no further involvement in this matter. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I always read it like, it's just, I know it's just kind of like how they end their reports, but just sounds kind of snarky in my head. All right. I was working in my assigned capacity as a detective with the domestic violence unit. Wasting resources for domestic violence victims, but sure. I was conducting follow-up on the listed case. I had received this case as an aggravated harassment case. Victim Laura Owens claims the offender Gregory Gillespie was posting about her on the social media website Reddit under pseudonyms. And she had no proof of this. It's just random speculation. Like I said, it's random speculation. She doesn't like what random users are saying on Reddit, on TikTok, whatever. So she's calling the police. But okay. Okay. I contacted Laura over the phone to inquire further about her claims of being harassed. She told me that Greg is using made-up profiles and uploading them to Reddit. She also explained how a user had posted to Reddit an order of protection that Greg had against Laura that was never served. Laura told me that the only way someone could get this is if the plaintiff went to court and got the documents. Not true, by the way. Laura told me there was a Reddit user showing that process picture by picture. A Reddit user who was not Greg Gillespie. But okay, again. Laura told me she had called the Dreamy Draw court clerk Manny Vargas, who confirmed Gregory Gillespie had come into the Dreamy Draw Justice Court and got the documents from him. I really doubt that, but okay. Laura sent me a voice recording of her speaking to Manny, who was heard telling her only the plaintiff could have access to an unserved document. Okay. I told Laura to send me the images of proof she had that Greg was using multiple fake profiles to harass her. Laura sent me a PDF document containing 34 pages of images and text outlining these connections. And that's a document called the Gillespie Connection, and it's something we've gone over a little bit before, but I'm not going to go through all of that right now. I contacted Manny over the phone to determine if he did know that Gregory Gillespie had come into the court to get his paperwork. He advised me that he did not know who that was. He did not know who Laura Owens was either. Okay. After I explained the situation, he advised me that he did remember an email about this situation. But other than that, nothing was out of the ordinary. He told me it was true that an unserved order of protection would not be given out to anyone other than the plaintiff, but did not recall anyone in particular coming into the court to get this order of protection. I looked at the document sent to me by Laura. In the document, Laura provides screenshots and photos that has text underneath explaining the connections to Greg. Many of the shown profiles were that of anonymous Reddit users posting negative things about Laura. I looked into several of these profiles. Reddit shows a username and the style of use/username. When you go to the profile of a Reddit user, you can see when their profile was created and what subreddits they post on. The social media site is broken down into subreddits. There are subreddits for many different topics to include The Bachelor Nation, a subreddit discussing the personal lives of the TV show The Bachelor contestants. As of this writing, the Bachelor Nation subreddit has 56,000 members, all of them Greg Gillespie. Many of the negative comments about Laura were written on that particular subreddit. It should be noted that for an unknown amount of time, Laura herself would go to the Bachelor Nation subreddit and argue with other profiles about their thoughts on her. This could be one reason why she has so many negative comments about her. Laura posted by the name of, and then it's redacted. Laura goes on to claim that many of these profiles were Greg posting about her with knowledge only he could know. However, many of the profiles she claims are Greg were created many years ago. Laura has listed several profiles as being Greg, and that's listed there's 5 listed here. Due to the wide range of accounts that were created from 2016 to 2023, it's unlikely they are all Gregory Gillespie. One particular claim is that, and then there's a redacted username, posted pictures of an anonymous Redditor posting the pictures showing they were at the Dreamy Draw Justice Court to get the order of protection that Gregory had against Laura. Laura told me this was proof that Greg was, and the username. However, when I went to the profile page of, and then redacted username, there were no pictures posted from their account. The user reposted the pictures and cited an anonymous Redditor, or somebody reposted the pictures, it's redacted. On pages 8 through 13 of the PDF, sorry. On pages 8 through 13 of the PDF Laura sent me, appears to show that it is from the user, redacted. Laura then made me aware that there was a subreddit dedicated to her specifically called Laura Owens. Laura claimed this was more cyberbullying by either Gregory or a man named Clayton Echard. When I looked up the subreddit, I could see there were 451 people subscribed to that page and numerous posts each day about her from various Reddit users. I could not see a clear connection to Gregory Gillespie in any of these posts made on Reddit. I spoke with Gregory on the phone and asked him about the situation. Greg denied having any Reddit accounts and told me I never had a Reddit account. He also told me that he did in fact go to the Dreamy Draw Justice Court to have the previous order of protection against Laura for a civil trial he is currently dealing with. He told me he took photographs of the document to prove that he had this against Laura, but denied ever posting those photographs to Reddit. Greg denied having any contact with her and told me that the last time he ever had contact with Laura was sometime around August 2021. Gregory advised me that he had nothing to hide and would be fine answering any further questions I had. Gregory went on to tell me that Laura currently has a civil lawsuit filed against him and Clayton Echard. Gregory told me that he believes Laura is doing these things to get at him during their ongoing civil lawsuit. This concludes my involvement in the situation. All right. So this is what she'll do. She'll make these kind of reports and then be like, he's being investigated by the police. This is all just really crazy. But I'll see if anything else comes out regarding this call and the outcome of it. And until then, I will